Good morning, Year 3 and 4. This is your arithmetic video for Monday, and this week's focus is all about short division and multiplication. So we're going to have on the challenge side both the skills that we've learnt in the last 2 weeks, and we're going to use this as a recap and a little bit of an extra challenge too, because some of the times tables that we haven't touched on, like the 6s and the 7s, they are also in this week. So enjoy. Remember, when it comes to the challenge section, you must try this side at least once a week. So again, you have a video on a Monday and on a Wednesday. So if you want to wait until, say, Thursday to have a go, that's absolutely fine. But you must try the challenge side at least once a week. So let's use this side to have a recap. So I suggest if you're not that confident, you could have a go at this side today with me, and I will walk you through the questions and the answers. Now, for children who feel confident in this challenge side already, please go and do the questions and then come back and join me, as I'm about to give the answers away as we work it out. Okay, so I'll use different coloured pens to help me. So when we approach a short multiplication method, we look at the bottom one to tell us the times table. So this is the 2 times table. So I'm looking at how many lots of 2. So 2 times 4, start with the ones column, the smallest column. 2 times 4, if you need your fingers to help you, you can. Get ready. 2, 4, 6, 8. Then we move on to the tens column. So remember, we can think of this as 2 times 3 or 2 times 30 if you're feeling confident. If you want to start with 2 times 3, that's fine. We just need to remember that we then times it by 10 so that it sits in the right column. So let's have a go. 2 times 3, that's where I'm feeling in confidence wise. So 2, 4, 6, times that by 10, 6 times 10, 60. So I know that I can now put that into the tens column because it's a tens number. Changing colour to help you. 2 times 2, or again 2 times 200. So I'm going to do 2 times 2 because that's how confident I'm feeling. 2, 4 times by 100, 400. There we go. Well done if you've been following me along with that method. Now, pause the video now. Can you remember how we talk about short division? What do we say about this number? Which one are we dividing by? Yes, well done. We are dividing by the 2. So how many, remember it's the question of how many lots of 2 can we fit into each number? So how many lots of 2 can we fit into 3? There is 1 lot of 2, and if we have 1 lot of 2, that is 2, but we've still got some number left over, so the remainder is 1. So we push that over we carry that over into the next column. So this number now becomes 14. So how many lots of 2 in 14? Pause the video now and have a think. Count in 2s if you're not too sure. Well done. 7. How many lots of 2 in 6? 3. Brilliant. Okay, now let's look at the methods for this one. So 345 add 278. Now some of you could maybe benefit from a recap of using the place value grid to help us with addition. And this way I choose the biggest number first and I draw that into my hundreds, tens and ones columns, and then I go ahead, change the colour and add the other number. So I'm going to start with the biggest number, which is 345. There we go. So I've represented mine today using dots. You can, if you're feeling more confident, use deans in there, so a square for 100, a line for a 10, and a dot for a 1. Or you can draw circles, whatever you feel more comfortable with. So now I'm going to change colour. I've changed colour, so it's 345, add 278. So I'm going to start on this side first. Remember, we start with the ones column first, so that if we need to do any exchanging, we can move it up. So there's my ones column now. I have 5 and 8, which becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now I've got 13 in here. How many am I allowed in this column? Yes, well done. When it goes over 9, we then exchange and move it over. So I can take the 10 ones and turn it into how many 10s. 10 ones becomes how many 10s? Well done, it becomes 1 10. So I've crossed through 10 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'm left with, I like to circle it to make it really visible as to how many I've got left. 1, 2, 3. But now my 10s column has changed. I now have 5, and then I'm going to go and add the 10s that I've been left with. So I've done the 8, so I'm going to cross that out. Now I'm going to add the 7 10s. There we go, I've got the 7. So let's check how many are left in that column. Now I've got 12 10s. How many am I allowed to have in that column before I exchange? Well done. Remember, when we get to 10 10s, we then exchange it, and that becomes 1 100. So let's do the exchange together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turns into 1 100. Now I'm just left with my hundreds to add. So again, I'm going to circle the 10s I've actually got left to help me see it. So 2 10s left. Let's add the hundreds. 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 623. So 623. Now let's move on to question 2 together. So 3,988 take away 45. Remember, it's really important, I think, for this one to use the column method, because we haven't got a 4-digit take away a 4-digit, so we need to make sure that this 45 goes in the right column to ensure that we get the right answer. There we go. Even on a computer screen, it's really important that we try and line them up as best as we can, not forgetting to underline it with a ruler. So you can have a go at that one. It's a nice simple subtraction with no exchanging needed. And 13 divided by 1. The first question, can you spot anything missing from the equation first? Then have a go at dividing 13 by 1. Sarah says if she shares 10 between 2 people, they both get 6. Is she right? Explain. So for this one, I want you to demonstrate sharing 10 between 2 people. Then explain what she's done wrong. What could she have done wrong? Thank you for joining me today. And there's a code word. So if you've managed to get all the way to the end of the video, I want you to post a message to me in the message section with the code word apple. The code word apple.